Hey family, what's up? It's Coach Cass. Welcome to the Hub. So today's show, I have Joe in the house repping Phi Beta Sigma. He's 35, lives in South Florida, and he has his own therapy practice, y'all. He is thebomb.com. Welcome, Joe.
Hey, what's going on, Cass?
I'm
How's
doing well,
everything?
man. I'm doing so well. So good to see you. So good to have you. So to all who are watching or listening, I sprinkle in some marriage-minded men on this show to let you know that there are good men out there that do want to have a great relationship and be married. So, let's get into it, Joe. What has been your experience when it comes to love?
Oh man, I think I've probably been in love probably like 2 or 3 times in my life,
Uh-huh.
and it's a great experience. I would never knock it by anything. I know people can be like, "Oh, love sucks" or this and that, but I mean, to have somebody, a significant other that has your back and that's with you and travels through life with you and you get to experience different things, I think that's a beautiful thing. To be
Yes.
there to emotionally support one another. I think those things are things that we cherish and we want to have in life.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful. So tell me, let me sip my tea. What is your question, Joe?
Question. So I'm gonna be specific to me and my situation. Um, being my last relationship was a very long-term relationship. It was about 5 years.
Wow.
After being out of the so-called game for so long, how do you get back into it? Like, how do you see yourself dating again or starting that whole process all over again after being in such a long-term relationship?
Oh man, Joe, that's a really good question, right? So I've worked with people who were married for 20 years and trying to get back into the quote unquote game. So yes, 5 years is still a long time and just reacclimating. So first, I would definitely say the first thing you want to do is think to yourself, do you want to be in another relationship, right? Or are you just
Mhm.
ready to play the field? Like where are you? Because some people, they're like, I don't want to be locked down for a while. I just want to play the field. So you have to be truthful with yourself, right? Job, it's like, okay,
Of
I just
course.
got out of a relationship. So am I just trying to get into another one? Or am I really trying to diversify my options? And I am
Mhm.
of the belief, right? I
Mhm.
believe in dating, right? Dating as a verb, right? So it's not just, okay, I meet you and we're good. Because I find that a lot with my women, right? So with my women,
Mhm.
especially I work with a lot of ambitious, busy women. They meet a nice guy and they're like, all right, this is cool. Let's see if we can rock with this. And then maybe 6 months to a year later, they're like, oh man, why did I waste my time in that situationship? Too
Oh
often do
man.
we just slide into a relationship with somebody that didn't deserve to be in a relationship with us, right? So I caution you to be very upfront with whoever you meet or you connect with to say, I'm dating, and that's okay. It's about being upfront. The problem is sometimes on the women's end, we feel like we're the only one and we're not. And then on the guy's end, you're like, well, I never said you were the one, So it's really
True.
being upfront with where you are in the process. Does that make sense?
Oh no, definitely. That's clear. Clear as day.
Clear as day. So when it
Clear
comes
as
to getting
day.
back out there, how did you meet your ex?
We met through mutual friends. We were actually helping my best friend and his wife get together at the time, and we did get them together, but we ended up together before they did. And they're happily
Ooh,
married. They've been together, so they're living in life. That's my
yeah,
godson. They have a son, and that's my godson. So it's a beautiful thing.
yeah,
It was cool while it lasted. It was good. It was beautiful. It just
yeah.
things didn't work out the way they needed to for me and her. But
Mm,
they're cool. Good.
that's all right. So have you ever tried online dating, Joe?
Oh, I've tried it. It's just I to be honest, I think from the guy's perspective, it's really weird. Especially if you're not the one just going out there just to play games. Like if you're actually trying to connect with people,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's hard from the guy's perspective. And I don't think a lot of people think about that. Like if you're trying to be honest and trying to actually be in a real relationship, how difficult that can actually be.
So
So I've
tell me,
tried it.
what has been your experience in the swiping? What has been the responses? Share with us from the male perspective, online dating, what that's been like.
Oh, I think from the male perspective, you're not going to get as many swipes back. Like they're checking you out, they're doing whatever they do. The girls will pay and make sure and like check who's swiping them and not swipe anything. From what I'm told anyway. And like if they actually do swipe on you, you have a conversation, and I like to get to know people. I like to, not just, okay, let's just hook up all automatically. Let's have a conversation. Let's get to know each other. And they're like, what are we doing this for? Like, it's only been like 2 days. It's not like I was pen paling you for like a month. I get that part. Like, nobody wants to be anybody's pen pal, but can I get to know you? Like, type of thing. And it's just like, okay, after a couple of days, it's just ghost. Like,
Right.
I've been ghosted so many times. It's just not even get to the point to actually go out. I mean, and then going out, it's awkward. It can be like you just met somebody online. Like, how does this work out? Whatever the case is. I've had some okay experiences. I'm not going to say they're all horrible or anything like that. It's just, nothing has really panned out.
Right.
I mean, there were some people that we just had a good time, just didn't connect.
Yeah.
So you have those experiences too. It's just long term. For me, I think being a guy looking for long term, I don't know how that necessarily works or benefits.
Mm. And how long did you try online dating for?
Maybe 2 or 3 years. I
Now,
jumped back
now
into
you
it.
2 or 3 years, like you were on there diligently for two
No,
or
no, no,
three
no, no, no,
years.
no, no. I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna. You got me. You got me. You got me. You got me. You got me.
Or you like were on there and you're like, oh, okay, and then you're not on there,
Yeah, like I'm not sitting there like dedicating 5 hours a night for the last 3 years of my life doing it. Like
Okay.
let's not put that perspective out there.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
but it's a free weekend. Let's see what's going on. Like I have time to, go out and have a date or whatever the case is. Let's see what's going on and do that type of thing. So
Right. Okay. Okay. So I get that. So Job, are you currently on any dating sites or no?
yeah, I would say, I mean, not heavily active. The
Right.
Bumble one, um, Hinge, and Tinder. So those are the three that I'm on.
Okay. Okay. And when was the last time you actually logged in?
Logged in probably a week ago on
Okay.
Bumble. Yeah.
Okay. So the one thing of getting back into the game and connecting virtually with people, especially post COVID and everything going on, I would definitely say you have to make it more of a routine than something that you kind of think of when you're free.
Yeah.
Because if you treat it like, think of it like your therapy practice, right? So in terms of
Hmm.
getting clients, do you just wait until you have a free space to be like, oh, I should go look for a client? Or do you continuously seek to connect with people that can be clients?
Oh, the latter. Of course. Yeah. I mean, it's my business. I can't let my business fail, especially since it's paying my bills. So it's like, I
Exactly.
mean, you hit the point on the head. It's like, I got to keep going at it. Like, it's not something I can just leisurely just do type of thing.
Right. So exactly. So for my listeners out there, for anyone watching, the dynamic is we think of love as something when we're ready or when we're available, then we'll get it. But instead, I'm telling you, when you're not ready and when you're not available, to go get it, because we do that in every other aspect of our lives. When we're looking for clients, we don't wait until, I don't have any money to pay my bills, let me go find somebody. It's like, no, this is a continuous routine
Hmm.
that's a part of our life. So it's like success is hidden in the daily agenda, right? So where in your daily agenda is there opportunity to connect with someone new when it comes to dating? And if you don't
Hmm.
have the time per se to go out to an event or to go to the supermarket and wait by the apples, or or to ask a friend, you're gonna
I love
have to
that.
you're gonna have to get online and be intentional about it. Because what if somebody sent you a message a week ago, but then it expired? A lot of these websites, if you don't get back within 24 hours, it expires, it disappears. Like you
Oh
can't
yeah,
connect with the person anymore. So you could be
lost
missing out.
opportunity.
You could be missing out on all types of folks because you're not making it a part of your daily routine. Now, I don't need you to do it for 5 hours. I'm saying that a part of your afternoon lunch routine, a part of your
Mhm.
Netflix and chill at night, you could just check your messages and respond and then shut it off. Like it doesn't have to be something for the whole night. But if you're going to watch your show, that's something simple because we scroll anyway, right? You scroll on Instagram, Facebook,
True.
TikTok. Oh, TikTok will just
Oh
consume
yeah,
you.
that's a
Like,
rabbit
forget
hole.
it.
That is a rabbit
Seriously,
hole.
like 97 dance videos later, you're just like, yeah,
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
got a whole workout in.
So just being able to think about, okay, well, just like I consume information, maybe I can swipe for just a moment. And even if it's 5 minutes, being able to just strengthen that muscle will help you to connect in a quicker fashion, if this is something that you want to really do, so then that's the question,
Mhm.
do you want to connect with someone? Do you want to do this? And it doesn't matter what's going on in the world. Quarantine doesn't stop love. Uh, Pandemics, hurricanes, nothing stops love. That's my belief, so
Mhm.
I really believe that you can connect with someone no matter what's going on in the world. But the first question is, do you feel like it? So do you feel like it?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm definitely there. I mean, at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, start as far as playing the games. I mean, I'm done with that. I mean, that's in the past. Like, I'm ready to be, have that connection, have that significant other.
Yeah.
Live that life together, travel together, do different things together. Experience life together. You know.
Oh,
You gonna make me blush. Don't do that. Don't do that. You gonna make me blush.
I love it. Oh my goodness. So, what do you like to do for fun, Job? Like, what's your pastime? What do you do when you're not in the
Oh,
office? Nobody's watching. Like, what do you like to do?
me, what I like to do. Well, one of them is just definitely travel. That's one of my big things. Like, if you can't travel with me, it can't enjoy life and different new experiences or new food or whatever the case is. Like, it's that's a no go. That's like a deal breaker for me. Like, I love to travel. I like to see new things. Like, even right now with COVID going on, like, I'll just drive to a different part of the city I haven't seen before, or
Mhm.
see something different. Just a little different and that I haven't been exposed to.
Mhm.
I would say that. The other thing I would say, I'm not the fittest guy in the world, but I like to do these things called mud runs. I do a lot of Spartan races.
Okay.
Um, I started doing them back in like 2015, and it's like I try to do like two or three or four a year, and
Yeah.
those things are intense. I mean, just running through 14 miles of mud and obstacles, and just built like beating up my body, just like, but just to see myself finish a race, it's not even about beating anybody else. It's just like, can I challenge myself and raise myself to that challenge? So I like to do things like that, just to kind of
Nice.
challenge myself and see where I can
But
get to.
she doesn't have to run with you, right? She could
No,
be at
she
the
don't. No,
finish
no, 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 no,
line
no.
with
That's
some
that's not one of
water.
the. No, you could be at the finish line, just cheer me on, and just whatever
Okay.
the case is.
Okay.
Nah. That one, I can be on my own with that one.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
support me from the sideline, and we're good.
Get the sign ready. Go,
Yeah,
boo,
that's
go.
it. Yeah, yeah,
Ay,
yeah.
ay, ay. And
I'm
do
good
do
with that. I
do
will
you
not put anybody through that torture.
do you cook, Joe?
Yes, I
Oops.
do. I'm not gonna say I'm a chef. I'm not gonna say like I'm a cooking connoisseur. But I do get in the kitchen. I can make you. I mean, breakfast is my specialty. I
Uh-huh.
do that, like, wake up in the morning, get you some nice breakfast, some mimosas. We can do the breakfast thing all day.
Nice.
Um, so you should be fine for the rest of the day. We can order in for the rest of the day after that.
Job, I think your listeners are getting excited. What? Mimosas in order in? Yes. Oh man, I love it. Is there any other
you
question
know,
that you have?
me.
Mhm.
No, I think, I mean, everybody is different. Everybody that you meet is going to be different. So it's gonna, open to the different experiences of different people, meeting different people. So I'm open to it.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way, you know?
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's a really good place to be, Job. I totally appreciate your honesty, you know, in this whole situation.
Mm.
All right. So how can they find you, Job? You know, at the time that this is being recorded, Job is single. That's my disclaimer. Okay. So how can they find you? Do you have an Instagram handle, a Facebook?
Yeah, my Instagram, you can follow me there. It's JOBLESS and the number 3. So jobless 3. I do have a job and I own my own business. Don't be fooled by that. It was just a nickname from high school. So it's jobless 3 on Instagram.
Nice.
Should be pretty easy. It's not locked or private, so you know you can stalk me if you need to stalk me before you contact me. It's there.
Scroll
'Cause
through the gram.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I know how that goes.
I love it. Well, I appreciate you, Job, joining us here today. And for everyone that watched or listened in, I just hope that you were able to hear a little bit of the male perspective when it comes to online dating. I know for a fact that as women, you know, we've just focused on ourselves and how we feel and being ghosted. But listen, it happens on the guy side too. So give the guys a little bit of love, you know, share a little, but don't expect to be in a full relationship after 2 text messages. That's what
Oh
I
no.
heard. That's what I
No.
heard from Joe today. Okay. Hallelujah. All right. So everything
Yeah.
does take a little bit of time. And I know that Job heard it, you know, with intention. So for those of you listening, where does love fall into your life and where is the intention? All right. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Inspire Many. I appreciate you guys listening in and see you on the next show. Bye.